I understand that one of the greatest hurts for any educator is to watch one of their students fail, especially after they've been under your tutelage and under your care, to watch them graduate and then end up homeless, jobless, or even worse. As a millennial and youth motivational speaker for over 10 years, as a TEDx speaker, as a college workshop leader, and as an author, my entire career has been dedicated to helping students get on the right path for their lives. That's why I partnered with RallyCap Educational Consulting to deliver their UBEU program, which is a powerful high school workshop for juniors and seniors, because here's an education company that finally got it right, that actually cares about your students' success post-graduation, and not just getting into college, not just getting a job or a career that they love for their lives, but how to maintain their success once they get it. Their high school workshop, UBEU, gives your students 3 powerful things. The first thing it gives them is a powerful vision for their lives post-graduation, a solid plan for their lives based on their personality and their strengths, and the actual resources and accountability to actually get it done, and all in 45 minutes flat. Listen, as a successful college graduate, author, and youth speaker who's traveled the country, I've lived my dream career, and now it is my mission to help other students get on the right track so that they can live theirs. And what I know is it starts with a program like this one. Imagine the kind of peace of mind that you would have to know that every one of the students that you graduated had a better chance of actually making it in the world. Well, that's because our workshop, UBEU, actually covers off on all of those things. During our workshops, each student will receive a snapshot that covers off on these very things, like a career track, a suggested school that they should go to, or whether it be the military, traveling abroad, we give them an actual path for their lives that backs into their personality and their learning style, next best steps, as well as the accountability to get it done once they graduate. Now, I know we educators have really lofty goals and dreams for the students that we have, but truth be told, you know your students better than anyone, and we know that not every one of our students can actually cut it at a top 10 university socially. Maybe they can crush it though at a smaller school, or maybe they need to go to the military, or maybe they might need to travel abroad or have some real world education. Who knows? But our workshop, UBEU, helps them to get their answers to these very life questions. Personally, I was a high school success. I was a college success. But when I graduated, I did not own my own vision. I really didn't know who I was. And what I do know is that after 9 months of being homeless on the street after a successful college graduation, one thing I knew about myself is that had I had this program back then, I would have been able to own the vision for my life. I would have been able to own my career track. And had I known about myself like I do now, through this program at UBEU, I would have been much better off a lot earlier in my life. But that's the kind of thing that UBEU does. That's the kind of thing that we give to your students in just our 45-minute session. Now here's the thing, our workshops are fun. Students actually love it because it focuses on them. It focuses on their strengths, their talents, and helps them to get answers for their lives. And even better, not only does it cause them to have a vision, but it causes them to want to care and want to succeed. And as teachers, that's the best investment we can make in their lives anyway. That's what we're trying to do all year, is to get them to care. Teachers love it because we care about what happens to them when they leave our care, when they leave our classroom, when they graduate. And we know that a lot of them just don't have the grades to cut it to make it into a college. Because we care about what happens to them after they graduate, UBEU actually gives them a secure plan to know that they have something to do when they do cross that stage or when they leave from under our care. This is the kind of program that builds their self-esteem, and no matter what path they choose through UBEU, they actually have a plan once they graduate. And our group at RallyCap, we stay with them after graduation. We check up on them during college or during their formative years, whatever they're going to do after school. And best of all, this is an absolutely free program to you and your students. All you gotta do is email me, text me, shoot me over an email, set up a couple of dates, and we will work with you to set up an entire workshop for all of your students. Students will just need their connected devices, a school-issued laptop or a tablet, or even their cell phone as long as it's connected, and 45 minutes. That's it. It is that easy. This workshop is how you reach even your hard-to-reach students. Listen, you might possibly be their final hope before they go into a cruel, cold, and uncaring world. A deposit into their future, into their vision, and into their self-esteem is the best investment that we can make in them. What are you going to leave them with? The choice is yours. Let's work together.